So here we are at 61680 Valley View. Let's take a quick glance down the block so we can see it's a quiet street, or appears to be. Not far from downtown. Front yard's got some big, looks like juniper trees, which are very pretty. And they are trimmed back from the roof, which is good. The gutters need cleaning. There's some gutter over here. This looks like there was a garage and it's been turned into living space, very common out here. The roof looks a little bit under duress, you know, like a lot of roofs in the high desert. Got some kind of flashing there for protecting, I'm not sure what. Hose bibs, nice little ocotillo, a lot of plants here. This oleander needs some trimming. It's coming up against the roof. That needs to get cut back. One beef I got is in this particular light, the keypad is almost invisible to my eyes. I'm gonna have to like crouch down and shade it just to punch in the code. And here we enter the property. It is in between usages. It's a little messy, but hey, that happens. It's got a nice wood ceiling. Let me see if I can get some lights on here. Well, it's clean, it's nice, it's got tile floor, mini splits. Laminate flooring in this bedroom. There's this kind of interesting location for, I'm not sure what this is, like for meditation maybe, or could be another bed. Here is the actual bed. Off of the same room there is this walk-in closet, which is nice. Can't find a light switch, but next to that closet is the entrance to the bathroom, which is clean and nice. Vinyl replacement windows, good. Looks like it, you know, the place needs a cleaning from a recent tenancy. Here's the room with some lights on. It's a little brighter. I like the wood. Looks like a pine ceiling. It's kind of cool. Looking out the front door, so you can see the driveway runs into this bedroom, which means, you know, at one point this was a garage, very likely. Again, this interesting area, which appears to be maybe for meditation. I'm not sure. Out into the kitchen. We'll head out to the backyard after the interior of the house. Stove, it does have a kind of vent overhead. I'm not sure if that's sufficient. Dual pane windows over here, different style, but they are dual pane, probably more original. Pretty big, looks like a 16 or 18 inch tile on the floor in the living area. Second bathroom. Tile. Basic, but it's clean and in good condition from what I can see. Kind of basic, but clean and nice. And here is another bedroom. This little step up mattress, a video game of an old Atari. Interesting. We have mini splits here. We have the ceilings are also that pine. Just gives a rustic vibe. Here's the room with the lights on. It's a lot brighter. And then there is another bedroom over here. Similar design. Let's see if we can get some lights on. Yes, we can. Closets have been turned into kind of decorative reading area. Makes sense for short-term rental. And, you know, some interior kind of landscaping, decorative, charming. Again, with the tongue and groove ceiling. Not sure if either of them are operational at the moment. That would be a question. And we lost a garage, but we have a garage. Side door into this garage, which is big and very functional. Wish I had a garage like this myself. Storage, obviously, for stuff, tools, various materials. That looks like a heater. There's probably a cooling system in here somewhere too. It's big. Roll-up garage door. What we don't have, or what I don't see, is a driveway into here, but you could probably create that if you so chose. Back of the house, we've got a swamp cooler up there, which I don't know if it gets much use with mini splits. The roof looks a little bit degraded. It probably has a few more years left, but it's towards the second half of its life, certainly. Some kind of water filtration, which is nice. Let's see over here. Fencing to the front of the house. Let's see, it's the back. There was a panel. There was an electric panel over here at one point. I don't think this is hot. Actually, it looks like power comes in here. I'm not sure about this tape. And I'm guessing it drops over there to another sub panel at the house. From the back of the house, we're going through a little gate area, and here is a condenser unit for the mini split system. A little storage shed. Storage with that garage and this little guy here. Got some tile in here. This flashing is ducting for the access for the air handlers inside. Not sure what's going on right there. And let's see, so then we have another panel here. Looks like this is our actual functional panel. There's some breakers missing. So, not sure why, but I'm thinking power comes in here, trenches from the ground and up over here into this sub panel. Landscaping is kind of nice. Got some retaining walls. And, you know, in theory, you could use this gate to drive into the driveway. So, you know, just, yeah, it's accessible. A lot of shade. Fruitless mulberry tree here. Just, you gotta trim these guys, you know, you gotta stay on top of the trimming of these trees, but they do provide a lot of shade, which is nice in the summer. I'm guessing this is a clean out for the septic. Guessing that the septic is somewhere back here. I could be wrong. And we're in this little patio area, which seems fine. What do we got here? We have a little sidebar laundry area. Just sitting by itself, a little bonus area. Tankless water heater. Needs a little cleaning up, but it's fine. There's the light on. So, laundry over here. And that's a wrap on this property, from what I can see. Locking it up. And here's that, you know, there is access to the garage through there. This is a driveway, dirt driveway.